September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, and prostate cancer remains the most commonly diagnosed cancer in men and the second leading cause of cancer death. Black men are twice as likely to die from the disease. Joining us this morning is Mellve Shahid, the founder of the Empowerment Network in St. Louis, to share his journey and how he's working to raise awareness and also to save some lives. First of all, good morning to you. Good to
Good
see you
morning to
again.
you, Brother Rennie.
I'm
It's
just
always good to see you,
well.
man.
Thank you very much. I got to learn to dress more like you, though. That's the only problem I have with your presence. No, I just found out just a few minutes ago that you have now traveled your cancer journey twice.
Twice. After 18 years of being cancer-free, in January of this year, cancer returned. So I started this journey all over again, going to the doctor, going in and out of machines. I received 25 treatments of radiation. I'm on a hormone drug, but really, I'm alive.
Yes.
I'm here.
Yes.
And
Yes.
now I'm cancer-free again.
Is that one of the stigmas that people have when the doctor gives them the C word as a diagnosis that, oh no, it's the end of life?
Well, it reaps terror. This disease reaps fear in a man. And that's the reason why you need an organization like the Empowerment Network here in the city of St. Louis that gives men hope.
Yes.
It gives them support.
Yes.
It gives them help. It gives them encouragement. And it rids them of the fear behind this disease.
I love the fact that you call it the Empowerment Network. And I've had an opportunity to go over and meet a couple of people who've gone through there. And they really speak highly of the confidence that you give them in this fight, in this battle. How valuable is support and confidence when it comes to taking on cancer?
Support is everything. Support is everything. You know, psychological and emotional support is what men need when they walk this journey around prostate cancer. The medical institutions in St. Louis, we have the greatest medical institutions right here with the Siteman Cancer Center and the St. Louis University and all the great, you know, they do a good job at healing the body, but what about the spirit?
Right.
So the Empowerment Network helps to feed the health of the human spirit in a man, you know, and give him a boost of confidence, because when you're going through this journey, you need support.
Yeah, yeah. You and make sure you're not walking alone.
You
That's
don't want
the
to be
one thing
alone.
people want to know. Let's go back to your cancer journey. How did you come to know that you had cancer?
In 2007, I received a phone call from my urologist indicating that I had an aggressive form of prostate cancer, stage 2. And at that time, he had given me 2 years to live if I did not get on top of my health. So the Empowerment Network was born out of an oath, or out of a promise, out of a covenant that I made to the Creator, that if He would heal my body, restore my health, give me a second chance, I would spend my life, dedicate my life to this cause around prostate cancer.
Were there signs that sent you to the hospital, sent you to the doctor, or were you just doing a routine checkup?
Well, routine checkup, and often there are no signs. You know, there are no symptoms in an earlier stage, but in a later stage, that's when the signs begin. So we encourage men to take a simple blood test called PSA test, know their numbers, and follow up, because that test can help save lives.
Know your numbers, know your family history.
Right.
But this is something that black men tend to avoid.
Yeah, we
What
don't
is
go
the
to the
message
doctor.
there?
We don't go to the doctor. You know, we spend more time polishing the wheels on our car and waxing our car than we do visiting
Yeah.
a doctor's
Yeah.
office. So we got to go to the doctor.
Yeah, got to get that screening. We've got about a minute left. Tell me about the book here.
Okay, my first book, You're Still a Man. You're Still a Man. You know, a prostate gland don't stop us from being a man.
Okay.
You know, but you're still a man, even if you travel the journey, because that's one of the things men want to know when they get this disease. They want to know, can I survive, and am I still a man?
Yeah.
So I'm saying that you are still a man, even if you lose your prostate gland.
Well, you know, and I think the fears are the things that keep a lot of us from doing our checkups, a lot of us from doing our screening, but it's something that has to be done. We just need to get over that stigma and just start doing it because, you know, we're dying from it.
That's right. We're
We're
dying from a very treatable disease. There's almost a 95% survival rate around this disease. That's the reason getting tested is so important. And if they want to call the office of the Empowerment Network, area code 314-385-0998, they can get a free voucher
Okay.
to go to the Siteman Cancer Center, Christian Hospital and get tested for a disease that's claiming lives in our community.
All right. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for the insight and really letting people know that this is a disease that can be beaten. And I'll see you in about a week.
That's right. That's
I'm
right.
emceeing the luncheon for them, and I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, Ray.
Thanks for coming in.
Okay, man.
We'll be right back with more Today in St. Louis Plus in just a minute.